David Raya has officially joined Arsenal on a season-long loan. Spanish international goalkeeper David Raya has joined us from Brentford on a season-long loan. The 27-year-old has been an integral part of the Bees team in recent seasons and played in all 38 of their Premier League matches last season. Born in Barcelona, he came to England at 16 years of age when he signed for Blackburn Rovers as an academy player. He had a short-term loan to Southport in the National League. So that tells you been in the league for a while. Does he count as homegrown? He's been at the lower leagues. He knows how real football is. He helped achieve promotion to the Championship with Blackburn, and then obviously departed to join Brentford in West London in 2019 for £3 million. Quite the profit. Made 161 appearances for them. Pick him up, people. And now he's an Arsenal footballer. Skipping to what Edu said, we welcome David to the club we welcome David to us on a season-long loan from Brentford. David is a top quality goalkeeper who has consistently performed to a high level with Brentford in the Premier League. With David joining us, why do I keep saying David? With David joining us, we are adding quality and depth to our squad so we can perform at the highest possible level in all competitions. As part of the agreement, there's an option to make the move permanent, and he'll wear the number 22, people. So yeah, welcome David, our fourth summer signing. Apparently, the man himself said, I'm over the moon to be able to take this challenge in my career and make the step up. I'm really excited to get going and see how the season ends. I spoke to the boss and he sent me the values of what Arsenal are about. The way that the club is going, it's growing even more. So it's a beautiful challenge to take and I couldn't say no. I've seen a lot of Arsenal for a lot of years. And since Mikel came in, he's made a massive difference to the style of play and to the club. The way the team plays out of the back, being confident and taking possession to the other team is the main thing why I fit into the team. I like that, really. I'm going to try and help as much as possible and we'll see what happens. Going all the way down, he spoke on previously working with Inaki Kanya, who was a goalkeeping coach at Brentford prior to signing for Arsenal. Inaki is a very demanding, but he's a very good goalie coach. He's always on to you, but he only wants you to be the best. I felt so much better when I started training with him. And in the space of 6 months, he changed my vision of a goalkeeper and the way I played back at Blackburn to how I played at Brentford. He was the first one to change my mindset to see different aspects of goalkeeping. I can't wait to be out there training with the lads and getting that GK union, goalkeeping union going. That's a tight group that we're always going to get along and push each other. So that's going to be a healthy group, in my opinion. I just can't wait to get going and meet the lads. And I wonder who our third choice goalie is. If I'm after a Conky or Kyle Hine, I'm trying to go on loan. I don't want to be a third choice goalie. Runnison, I don't think anybody, even Mikel Arteta, wants you to be our third choice goalie. And I don't want to be that guy. And this is just a hypothetical, and I hope it never happens. But he's on loan. He's not a permanent Arsenal player. We've got to play Brentford twice. God forbid, if Ramsdale gets suspended, injured, or for whatever reason can't play, where are we at there? So we'll have to see. But nonetheless, he said, one of the challenges is to get used to the style and the patterns and to get to know the players as soon as possible, to get that bond from the beginning, knowing the players and staff. I think they're going to put me in the right direction. I'll fit in straight away. Big him up for that one there, people. 12 facts you might not know about him. He used to be a futsal player. Now, I've seen this, and I'm sure if you've typed in his name on Google, you've seen that he used to play futsal in Spain and whatnot. And that's probably helped him in what's needed right now in terms of being a goalkeeper in the modern game. He idolized Iker Casillas, which apparently he grew up as a Barcelona fan, people. He grew up in Barcelona and he was a Real Madrid fan, as you can see there, dodging the desktop job. And again, at 16 years of age, he did a madness. And he's got big bollocks, pause, because at 16 years of age, he moved to a new country. And forgive me, but it's not like it was London. He went all the way up to Blackburn. So shout out to him. He's been on loan at the lower league. So he understands how real football is, really and truly. And he's obviously bucking familiar faces. So yeah, man, welcome. And we all remember that 3-3 draw. Marcel, you remember that 3-3 draw, innit? Between Liverpool and Brentford. And he's obviously won stuff with Spain, done on our side, people. But as you've seen, he signed a new contract with Brentford. So we've got our option to buy. They obviously, if for some reason it doesn't happen, they obviously can reintegrate him or sell him on. But he signed a new contract. Apparently, he signed essentially a new 3-year deal. He signed for another 2 years with the addition of another 12 months. And you did hear prior to Arsenal being linked that David Raya turned down 2 contract offers. So who knows? We've already said this. David Raya's extension is a fallback position in the event that the transfer is not made permanent. I'm not expecting to see David back at Brentford, although if that ever happened, then of course the opportunity to work with such a high-class goalkeeper for up to 2 more years would in many ways be an unexpected bonus for us. David has been a magnificent goalkeeper for us. He thoroughly deserves his move to a Champions League club and the next step in his career. In our view, he is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League, rightly so, and he'll show himself to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world in the next few seasons. I mean, if you're Ramsdale, that's got to make you train a bit harder, innit? On top of that, he's a fantastic human being, and his conduct around training ground these last few weeks has been, given the uncertainty around his future, absolutely, I can't say that word, so let's say excellent. We wish him nothing but good luck. Big him up, really and truly. And, you know, he leaves after a number of years there with his head held high. So I'm all for this, really and truly. I'm all for this. I'm happy with David Raya. Let's see what happens. So Arteta out, crew, how are you feeling now? Got to respect his powers and trying to work his magic. Right winger to assist Saka. Would love that, man. Probably our priorities now are probably outgoing